Tank versus Ryan. It looks maybe the closest we've ever seen, and I don't even really know how close it looks, really. But you think we're close?
He said that just so that we could talk about it.
Is it close? You know something?
It really doesn't look close.
I was gonna say that's what I'm saying. It's maybe the closest it's ever been, just with them actually talking about it. No,
wait, let's talk about it. Let's just say let's talk about it. Yeah.
Just say that.
Don't believe.
I'm trying to make it juicy. I'm trying to.
Did you see anything that made it look close?
The tweet? No, maybe.
Oh, I didn't see the tweets. Oh shit! It might be close. It might be close. Disregard all that.
If we get it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Who has the speed advantage, and how much of a factor is that going to play in the fight?
I'm going to just say it like this. I left the Fortuna fight intrigued. Ryan, I believe, is a pretty basic boxer, and I won't say everything that he does or does not do, because I feel like I would be exposing what he has or what he doesn't have. But I think he's kind of he's got one tempo and one way of operating, but this power that he has and this power that he believes in, I'm starting to believe in it. I'm intrigued. Like, is it as real as you're saying it is, or is it these guys that you're in the ring with? I don't know. I just don't know. And so when he touched Fortuna a couple of times and Fortuna stopped moving, I mean, that's an indication that you've done something to make somebody uncomfortable and get them out of what they do well and what they wanted to do, you know. And then the way he knocked out Fortuna, I was just like, is this real? Because I'm saying that because if it is real, I give him a legitimate chance against Tank Davis. Tank's is my number one at 135. I find it hard to see anybody beating Tank, but at the same time, I do think that there's some very, very competitive fights out there, and I do think that there's some fights that he could lose if he doesn't operate the way that he can. But with Tank and Ryan specifically, and I'm not saying Ryan only has power, but I'm just very intrigued by that hook, about the timing. And the velocity. I mean, all those scientific words. You got to put all those scientific words on that hook. Something about it. So, and I think that we could see him thinking the other night when he fought Fortuna, which is a really good sign that you're starting to develop more. So, I think that if that fight gets made, while I would definitely pick Tank, I would actually be watching the fight like this, like just waiting to see what Ryan can do, you know. So that's it.
Man, it's gonna be, that was a beautiful kind of a little appetizer for it, because it's you're right, it is one of the question marks, right? Is if that right hook landed on Fortuna, like you said, Fortuna was like, wait, what happened? Yeah. And next thing you know, he's on his knees. You know what I mean?
And he was thinking at that point. I was watching the fight. Shout out to Barack. We were watching the fight, and I leaned in to tell Barack something, and Ryan made an adjustment and started throwing a wide right hand opposed to just a straight right hand, and landed it and clocked Fortuna. So I mean, again, you can see that he's thinking, and that he's a little bit more comfortable in there, which are good signs if you want to take on somebody like Tank Davis.